Got him. Get out from around that bridge. That one's gonna come up. He's out in the open. Ooh, good dig. So we are getting ready for our very next Sheepshead trip right now. And I've told y'all that we are trying new things this year. We're gonna try a lot of stuff to catch sheepshead. Now, we did just complete a sheepshead trip, and with that, we have some leftover fiddler crabs. Go ahead and open up the bucket, show y'all what we got here. So, these guys are nice and alive right here. Now, they're climbing out, stay in there. Most people could probably keep these guys alive for a week if you got the right environment, the right temperature, food, water, salt water, all the things. You can keep these guys alive, but it may be a while before our next sheepshead trip, and we do want fiddler crabs. So what I'm going to do is take these fiddler crabs right here, put them in a gallon Ziploc bag, and I'm gonna freeze them. So the next thing y'all are gonna see is us on the water with some frozen fiddler crabs. Obviously we're gonna de-thaw them before we drop them, but we're gonna see, can we freeze these fiddler crabs and drop them around. Obviously they will be dead, and we're gonna see if the sheepshead will eat them just like they would a live fiddler crab. So that's going to be today's video, which is going to happen in the future because I don't know when we're going to take these out, but here we go. Water now, heading out to that bridgeway right there, and we have our frozen crabs right here, and we're just kind of letting them de-thaw right there. Now, I have never used frozen dead fiddler crabs before, so as a backup, just in case they don't work or if things are kind of slow, we do got some live shrimp right here that we can drop down and at least see if the fish are there, if they're not eating the frozen fiddler crabs. We are going to start off with a shrimp. Before I get into doing something that I've never done before, I like to use something that I know these fish absolutely love. Now this shrimp right here, a little on the big side, but he'll still get bit, give us a little bit of information. That's a feisty guy. And we'll try to get this XTR as close as we can in here. We do have some good water conditions, so I think we might be able to sight cast a couple of fish here today. Down. There he is. Oh yeah. Okay, come here. That's feeling decent. Yep, it's working drag. Now with this XTR, I don't have any reverse function, so if he runs down there towards those pilings, I'm gonna lose him. This was our first drop. Good sheepshead. That's a good one. First drop with the live shrimp. Come here. Get in the net. Oh, soaked me. This guy don't want to come up. Boom! Look at that one. First fish of the morning, and it's a stud. Well, that water is definitely salty. That fish splashed the heck out of me. We'll go ahead, get the hook out of it, show y'all what we're looking like. Oh, that hook came out in the net. All right, well, look at this fish right here. Set that net behind us, get it out the way. Absolute beautiful sheepshead, probably sitting around 17, 18 inches. We are going to be keeping today, so we'll pop this guy in the box. Well, that happened extremely fast, so we are just going to go ahead, swap over to the fiddlers just to see. Now, like I've mentioned before, most people, when they're done using their fiddler crabs, they pretty much just release them, let them go, throw them out, whatever. I don't know anybody that's ever really put these things in the freezer and saved them, so we're just going to rig them up like we always do. And I gotta tell you, they've thawed out a bunch, and yeah, I mean, I feel like in that current those legs are going to look really, really natural. So let's go ahead and drop that down. Frozen fiddler going down. Oh, I'm about to ram this pilot. Oh, really nothing I can do about it. I do not have a reverse on this kayak. I would typically be out here in the Hobie links, but the rudder's being worked on there, so this is what we got. This is what we're using. I am going to add a trolling motor to the bow of this. It's going to make fishing stuff like this a lot easier. There he is. He's got it. Got him. No, yeah. The frozen fiddlers. Dang it. He left us with a scale. All right, it's like a sheepshead scale to me. Again with another fiddler. I need to try to get my kayak wedged in here where the wind's not kind of shoving me around. He's pulling down on it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let him get it and go. Oh, biggin, get up. Come here. Ah, no, no. I can feel the piling. Come on, get off of there. Dang it. Woo! All right, well, stop throwing your fiddlers away. Freeze them. They work. Man, that guy got me good. I gotta change out my whole leader and everything. We rigged all of our setup and made a little bit of a move down the line here where I feel like I have a better chance of pulling a fish out from these pilings. Where I was at down there was really, really tight. And at least right here, all I've got to worry about is pretty much just the piling in front of me. Come on, got him. Get out from around that bridge. That one's gonna come up. He's out in the open. Ooh, good dig. Oh, music to my ears. I don't think there's a better sound in the world than listening to your drag engage. Good fish, good fish. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's a stud. Yes. That's a doggone 20-incher, y'all. Frozen fiddlers are getting just as many bites as the shrimp. Well, I mean, I've only dropped that one shrimp, but I mean, pretty much every time I drop down, I'm getting bit almost immediately. It's just been, the struggle has been getting them out from the bridge where they're not getting me down in there. But this guy was lucky enough to swim out away from that bridge, and that is an absolute stud of a sheepshead. Look at that one right there. Solid fish, and another one for the box. While we go ahead and rig up, I do want y'all to comment down below. Have y'all ever tried this before? Have you ever used frozen fiddlers, or have you ever seen anybody else do it? I'm genuinely curious. I've been down here on the Gulf Coast my entire life. I've fished for sheepshead for many, many years, and I've never heard of anybody doing this. So let me know down in the comment section, and then also let me know if something y'all would go out there and try. We are running 20-pound Cortland braid as our main line. We did start off with a long 20-pound leader. It has since got a little bit shorter, but yeah, we just got a #4 split shot on to a #2 Gamakatsu octopus hook, and that's pretty much my go-to for sheepshead. Slap another crab on right there, poke it all the way through. And surprisingly, like, one of my concerns with doing this was how well the crabs would hold up, you know, after being frozen and thawed out. Oftentimes things get a lot softer, but these really, I mean, I feel like they're holding up and just as firm as a live fiddler crab. Just drop that down, see if we can get lucky again. Got him. There we go. That's a stud. That's a stud. Oh my gosh, what a fish. Whoo, I'm starting to think that that was not a sheepshead. Oh man. Sheepshead. Got something. What is that, a little old pinfish? It is. All right, well, that's not the targeted species. That's a little old pinfish on the morning. All right, fella, you're not supposed to be eating my crabs now. Tell you what, I could use that for some nice offshore bait, but we don't have any trips planned. So, you get to swim back, buddy. See ya. Got him. That's a good one. Come on, don't run drag. Don't run drag. Come on. That's a heavy fish there. No. I gotta try to back out. Gotta try to back out. Come on, motor. You can do it. All right, come here. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out from around all that. Get out from around all that. There we go. That's a big one. loosen that drag up just a tad now. Oh man, this is close quarters combat. Look at that stud fish right there, y'all. Close quarters combat with these sheepshead right here. Oh, and that is a solid fish. Don't sleep on the old frozen fiddlers. I am so pumped when a plan comes together, be able to come out here, use that, catch these fish. No more wasted fiddler crabs for me. Get this guy up. Man, this is definitely the biggest one we've landed today, which we've only landed 3. We've definitely have lost our fair share of fish, but look at that stud right there, about a 21 incher or so. Man, beautiful, beautiful fish. One of the coolest fish out here. I know y'all have probably seen a ton of people show you their mouths, but just the teeth that they got on there to get around on those bridges, chew up those barnacles, pick them off the side of the pilings, stuff like that. Beautiful colors on them. Such an awesome fish, and they are one of the best tasting inshore fish you're ever gonna find. I'll go ahead and throw this guy in the box. All right, well, we just rigged up another fiddler, about to get back on the bridge, but before we do that, I do want to say that I will be doing a Google Earth overlay of this entire trip, letting y'all know where we launched from, where we got our bait from. All of that will be available to y'all on Patreon. I'm gonna link that up here as well as down in the description, and that pretty much allows y'all to come fish the same areas that I'm fishing and get on some of these same fish right here. I do have well over, I'd say probably 140 different videos around Northwest Florida, Alabama, and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. So if y'all are looking for any content around those areas, you should be able to find it right there on our Patreon channel. Go ahead over there, check us out. Toss this back down right there. And I know I've said it before, but the rod and setup is so important when you're targeting sheepshead, because it is a very light bite, and a lot of times I'm letting that line go. I do always try to start with my lure or bait all the way on bottom, and those fish, they're not like a redfish or a trout where they just nail it, right? This is a real subtle kind of bite, so they'll eye it, use their eyesight, use their sense of smell, they'll find it, and then they'll grab it and then lightly pull it down. And I've gotten to where I can kind of feel when they have it in their mouth just by the way that they kind of tug down on it. But having a sensitive setup like this chubby rod right here will definitely allow you to feel those bites a lot better and ultimately get more fish in the boat. Got him. Oh, I was coming away from the piling. I don't know what we got. It feels small. It is small. That's the smallest one of the day. Still would be a keeper. Chill out, buddy. All right, well, see you later. Get bigger. Bye-bye. Here, probably about 1.5 dozen. We got a few left in there, and they're kind of on the smaller side. So we're going to use this shrimp that we have to try to get 2 more sheepshead in the box. That'll give us 5 for dinner tonight. Oh, he's on. Oh, that's a decent one there. Oh, is he not going to run any drag? Where's my net? Oh, come on, he got some good digs. Ah, he wasn't that big. He wasn't that big. He is one for the box, though. Solid little fish. And that's one more good shrimp. See if we can't round out our box with 5 solid fish, which is probably more than enough. Bites have been pretty quick right here off of that piling, so maybe it won't take too long. We'll get our last fish. Yep. Oh my gosh. I mean, as soon as you put a bait down right there. Got me way out of position here. Come on, go back, go back, go back. Just hold them up. Don't let them get around the piling. Golly, he's got some digs. Dude, I mean instant. Yeah. These fish so much fun to catch. Absolutely love fall and wintertime fishing for these guys, because there's no shortage of them. As long as you can get some decent bait, and heck, you really don't even have to have decent bait. We've caught them on worms, corn, black-eyed peas. These fish pretty much eat anything that is suspended up around these pilings, and that is a lot better fish than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I mean, if you can find a good piece of structure and you got some bait, you can catch these guys just about all day long. So awesome. We are back now from a pretty solid morning on the water. Caught 5 good sheepshead, lost many more, and I'm sure we could have stayed out there and caught some more, but we did have enough for dinner here tonight. So we're gonna go ahead, grab these sheepshead out the bag, get to cleaning them. That right there might be our biggest one. A couple of these guys are so thick. Y'all, how I clean my sheepshead. I know we've done this here before, but we got new people here visiting the channel all the time, so we're just going to rip out our sword serrated knife right there, which is going to make getting through these sheepshead, their scales and skin, really easy. We're just going to take that knife. If you don't have a serrated knife, it's not a big deal. You're just going to want to go at it at an angle, and from there we turn in and we get down our spine right here. Now, if you don't have a serrated knife, right here where their dorsal fins are, right under that there's a flap, so you can get a knife in there just like that really easily, and you don't need a serrated knife to get in there and get underneath this skin. All right, and that is one of our fillets right there. And we'll just go ahead, take that off the skin. Go ahead and chunk our skin off over there, and we've got solid fillet here. Got a little bit of bone left to clear out, and then all these fish have pin bones that run right here, so you want to go in there, notch those out, get all those tiny little bones. Those are the ones that people always leave behind, and that right there gives us a beautiful sheepshead fillet. We're just going to go ahead, clean the rest of these. I'll take them inside, get all this cleaned up, and I'll see y'all around on the back porch. We'll throw these guys on the grill. We got all of our sheepshead cleaned up right here. Got all of our ingredients set out. About to make something really easy that is surely going to be tasty. We do got some coals laid down. Now, the recipe we're doing, you can do in your oven. You don't have to do it on the grill. I really enjoy cooking outside. It's probably my second passion outside of fishing, is just cooking outdoors. Absolutely love it. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead, start throwing all this stuff together, whip up a quick meal, show y'all how it comes together. I just greased up the inside of a cast iron skillet with some bacon grease, so that's what that is. It's laid down right there, and we're going to go ahead and come over here to our beautiful sheepshead fillets, and we're going to go ahead, dust them with a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Now, the Cajun seasoning I'm using is from Compass Point Blends. Excellent stuff. I do have these linked down in the description if you want to head over there, pick up a couple bottles of good seasoning. We always try to support our local companies, and they are out of Ocean Springs. So just a light dusting. There's going to be some other elements of seasoning to this, so don't need to go super crazy, but we definitely want to make sure we got that Cajun punch in there. All right, so we got our fish seasoned up, and we just got a full sleeve of Ritz crackers, And we're just gonna dump these down in a mixing bowl. Now, this would be a lot easier if you had like a 2.5 gallon Ziploc bag. Like a really big Ziploc bag would be ideal. We didn't have any, but we just got some crackers right there. I got a potato masher, and I'm just gonna crunch these up and try to get them crackers as fine as I can. Okay, so we got our crackers all mashed up. Now we're gonna go in, we're gonna season that with some Compass Point blend, garlic, pepper, and salt. A little bit of GPS. And make sure we get these crackers nice and seasoned. We're also gonna go down with a little bit of Italian seasoning. And lastly, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of more Cajun seasoning. All right, so that should have our crackers nice and seasoned, and we're just gonna give that one solid mix before we go ahead and take 1 stick of melted butter, and we dump that in there, and then we mix it one more time. Now, I mixed the seasoning in there with the crackers before I put the butter, because the butter's gonna cause everything to clump up, right? And I want that seasoning to be evenly spread out. Otherwise, if I did the butter first, all the seasoning could be clumped in certain areas. So, all right, so that is what our mixture is looking like right there. It's all coming together super fast right here. So, to our greased pan, we're gonna lay our fish down just like this. All right, and then we got a lemon. Cut this thing in half. We just want to get some juices out of it. Try to just get it on top of the fish. You don't want a whole lot of lemon juices hanging out in your pan, because if it's on the bottom of that pan, it's going to stick to it and cause it to burn. So hit a little bit of lemon, and then we're going to save the other half for later. And then we mixed up, we're just going to get in there, get dirty. We'll take our hands, and we're just going to try to pile it up on top of the fish. All right, just like that. All right, so we got all of our fish crusted. Now there's only one thing left to do. We're gonna go opposite of our coals right here. Put that pan down. We're gonna put the lid on it, cover it up, and we're gonna let that go for about 15 to 20 minutes. Definitely gonna need about 15 minutes. We need it to act as an oven and really just get that heat going to it. 15 minutes is the minimum. We'll check it at about 15 minutes. All right, so we have been rolling right at 15 minutes. Gonna do a quick little check on it. Yeah, it smells amazing. We got good color. The edges are kind of folding up. That tells me I believe it's done, y'all. We're just gonna set it off here to the side so we can go get something to plate it up, and we'll be eating in just a second. We've got some Alfredo going on inside, but it's not quite done yet. Got our fish right here. Check the flakiness right there. Oh yeah. So one more step. I told you we were gonna save a little bit of lemon. We're just gonna hit it with a little squirt of that right there. And, oh yeah, I go in for a taste test for y'all. Got a little burnt end right there, which I love. I don't know what it is about the burnt ends and stuff like that. Nice little crunch, the texture, so good. Killed it. That is so good. One more bite. I mean, the fish is cooked absolutely perfectly. The crackers formed a nice crust on there. Seasoning punches all the way through. Checks all the boxes for me. I'm gonna go ahead, plate all this up, head inside with the family. I do appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all would, hit the like button, comment with any questions, subscribe if y'all haven't already. We'll see y'all next time.